I'm visiting with Dr. Matteo once again here at Town Center Chiropractic. Dr. Matteo, 23 years in business. What's the most common problem you see come through the door?
Well, we see a lot of common problems, but low back pain probably is my most common problem. But what we see a lot of is what we call degenerative disc disease, and that's probably one of the more prevalent things we'll see on a day-to-day basis.
Explain that.
Now, the degenerative disc disease, over a period of time, your spine has these spaces in between were called discs, and they begin to dehydrate from trauma. Two types of trauma we have. It can be macro trauma. You get by a Mack truck, it will degenerate faster, or you get hit or through micro trauma, which is overuse. As over time, when these discs begin to lose the water between the discs, they dehydrate and they become thinner. And what we found is when a lot of our patients come in, they actually have nerve compression or joint compression as a result of this dehydration between the discs.
Okay. Now, some of this just has to do with age. As I age, those shrink?
Absolutely. Over time, or like I said, or with trauma. And so what we've done now is we started to use a decompression therapy, we also called traction. And what we've done is, and how the disc imbibe their nutrients is by being pushed together and pulled apart. Well, what happens is all day long we get compressed one direction, and rarely do we get pulled apart. And so what this type of therapy does is allows for us to actually pull the discs apart just a little bit and push them together. But what that does is allows that nutrients start to build into the disc, which can cause, help reduce some of the nerve irritation that's occurring or joint irritation occurring at the level.
That's fascinating, and I can get results pretty quickly, I imagine.
Yes, you can. Typically with traction, you should notice results after a couple treatments.
Wow, and all this can be done right here at Town Center Chiropractic.
Yep. We have the facility to do that, and we've been doing this for like 23 years. Had great success over the years.
Wonderful. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.